going to Permian games and you going, this is what I want to do?
I would say, so I went to a private school till 7th grade, and then I moved to like public school that fed into like the feeder school for Permian in 8th grade, and I think that's when it kind of all like hit me that, I mean, it was like the real deal. And then, so I'd say like about 8th grade, it kind of just hit me, and then going to the games and stuff and being in the atmosphere, it kind of just hit me and came on me that I was gonna go to Permian and play for Permian, and it was a big deal, so.
What is it like to get out there on a Friday night with that P on your helmet, you know, and play in front of that crowd in that stadium?
It's awesome. I mean, people always ask me, like, is it actually how it is in the movie? And I would say it really is. Like our rival school, like our crosstown rivalry game once a year is like, it's packed. It's like 20,000 people. There's just lines for miles. It's crazy. So it's pretty awesome. And then I would just say just the fans there are insane. Like, there's diehard Permian fans that come every week to the games, like every year, so it's pretty cool.
You were highly recruited, but it's pretty rare for an freshman offensive lineman, you know, especially a program like this, to get significant playing time. Did you come in with that expectation, feeling like you're ready to play right away?
I mean, obviously I was confident in myself, but I mean, I wouldn't say I was expecting anything or not expecting anything. I was kind of just going to do whatever they needed me to do, and so that's what I'm doing right now. Sir.
So that's John Blau with the Post and Courier. I guess going back to the Permian stuff, does that make you better as a player? Do you feel like the opponents are trying even harder to beat you because you're Permian and you're the Friday Night Lights school?
Like in college, you mean?
You know, in high school.
Oh yes, for sure. Yeah, they hate us. Everyone hates us. It's kind of like, I mean, I feel like we like aren't liked at Clemson, but I mean, it's kind of the same deal. Like we're the team, so like people want to beat us. So.
Is there like a more trash talk during games?
Yes, for sure. For sure. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think Coach Sweeney was saying that when he described you on signing day that you were a dirtbag, quote unquote. Where does that personality or way of playing the game come from?
I think, I don't know, like when I get on the field, I just kind of like have a switch in my mind, and I just try and impose my will on my opponent. And I mean, that's just kind of the mindset that was instilled in me, and kind of the mindset I try to have now. So I think that's really where it comes from.
Was that at a very young age, or was that at high school level?
I'd probably say high school level. Yes, sir.
Chapel Fowler with the state. Just looking back at the film from the Cuse game, what do you think of the snaps you got in on? I think it was your most against a Power 5 team so far.
It was good. I mean, I thought I did pretty well. I mean, there's obviously things I could still work on, but no, it was good. It was kind of unfortunate just because we had some 3 and outs when I got to go in, but I mean, that's just part of the game. And I mean, other than that, I thought it was good.
Were you mostly right guard, left guard, or where all did you?
Right guard.
Right guard the whole time.
Sir.
What was it like to, practice all these veteran guys for so long and then be able to hop in with them? How do you feel like the line kind of worked as a unit whenever you were in there?
It was great. I mean, I thought it worked smoothly. I mean, I don't think there was any flaws within our O-line, like communication-wise, but yeah, I thought it worked well. Yes, sir.
Being from Texas, Trevor Groves, CUTigers.com. Being from Texas, do you feel a little bit of kinship and a bond with Coach Riley and Cade as well?
Yes, for sure. So me and Coach Riley, we like sit at the same dinner table sometimes, and we just kind of talk about how we miss Mexican food or something like that. So that's kind of like, I mean, I think we have a bond in that way. So yes, sir.
What was your favorite Tex-Mex place to eat?
I would say Joe T's in Fort Worth.
Okay.
How does Clemson even come onto the radar for a kid from Texas? Because again, there's a bunch of players from Texas here now. Why did that happen for you?
I would say I reached out to Coach Austin in the recruiting process, and I was just like, I would love to get in contact and talk on the phone or something. And then he texted me back, and then we got on the phone, and then over time just coordinated a visit. And I got here, and I liked it a lot. I always liked Clemson just because, I mean, I always knew Clemson just because it was like a powerhouse team kind of, but I mean, I really, like during the recruiting process, it kind of hit me like I I want to go visit Clemson, see what it's all about, and I came here and it just kind of I really liked it. So.
I mean, there's a bunch of guys from Texas. I mean, even Ian Reed in this class, and obviously Cade's from Texas. If you have a different kind of bond with those guys because you're from the same place, or what's that like?
I think we definitely have like a different bond than like. I mean, obviously I'm close with the other people, but like I think we kind of just connect in different ways than the other people. But yes, sir, I would say we connect in that way, and we can talk about back home or something all the time. So, yes, sir.
Any additional questions for Harris?
Texas versus South Carolina, you said a lot's similar when you went up to Clemson, felt like home. Well, what's different from those two states, would you say? Kind of.
I mean, I would say the Mexican food. That's like one of the main things I miss. But
The barbecue's a little different too, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Brisket's not big down here.
I don't know, this is kind of weird, but there's no street lights here. It's just, I don't know. And I'm not used to all the trees, so yeah, that's pretty much
So
it.
Mexican food is a big part of your
Yes.
life, I can tell.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Obviously, I think different parts of the state, but how aware were you of Cade when you were going through
So-
the process?
Wait, so-
When you were in high school and going through the recruiting process, how aware were you of Cade?
oh, I definitely knew who he was. I mean, they were like unbeatable in the state, but yeah, we never got the chance to play them. But I mean, I obviously knew who they were and who he was. So.
Does that factor in at all in terms of wanting to play with him? Or?
I would say it was a factor. I would say it was definitely like a plus, knowing that he was coming here and stuff like that. I think it was definitely a plus, and getting to see him play, and yeah, I think it was definitely made me more confident and just excited. So.
Anybody else?